All right, this one's going to be for my single collective. This reading is going to be called If It's All About Love, Then Why Am I Single? If it's all about love, then why am I single? Thank you guys for joining. Go ahead and tap that like button if you'd like to receive a message today. Simply take a deep breath and set the intention to receive. It's all about love. Why are we single? Crystal is trying to join us in this reading this morning, of course, as always. All right. On the bottom of the deck, we've got the High Priestess. The High Priestess reveals secrets. She has a heavy sway or symbolism on the inner wisdom, your inner being, the subconscious. And so to me, this is saying there are still some subconscious programs, some wounds, lessons that are being learned. We've got the Seven of Wands in direct or in reverse, whatever you want to call it. This is about learning how to let go of some of your walls, it feels like a wall. And indirect, it's like you might keep people out. Whether you're doing this consciously or unconsciously. Some of you might be wanting to work on your abundance. I'm gonna go deeper on this, but some of you guys might feel like you need to find some balance, because we have the King of Pentacles upright and the Queen of Pentacles in direct with the Empress. Some of you guys might just be like really focusing on your kids or what you need to provide for. But and for some of you, we could be dealing with an earth sign. It doesn't have to be, though. I feel like this is more around money. These two cards actually both came out in a reading that I did, I think it was yesterday. We're gonna get some more cards. Before I start guessing here, let's get some more cards. Tell me about this Seven of Wands for the collective, for this collective. Why are we single? Negative thinking patterns. Yeah. Toxic. It doesn't even have to be toxic, but there's some kind of negative thinking patterns. You could have a pattern of thinking like it's not really gonna work, and maybe you get into a relationship and you're like, this isn't really what I want. Maybe you're just really kind of like me, I'm just really picky. We do have the Ace of Wands on the bottom here, indicating perhaps a new passion, some new love. This could also be seen as spirit giving you a wand, like, What is it you want to create? We got the Queen of Pentacles here. What is this Queen of Pentacles in direct? Yeah, I feel like some of you guys could just be like really trying to like get your bag before, like get your own money finances situated. No, don't bite. Get your own finances situated before you get involved. I feel like some of you guys might have been in a relationship where you felt like there was an imbalance, meaning like maybe he or she, the opposite partner, had, you know, their money, finances figured out. Maybe they held some over you, or there's just some kind of imbalance where it's like, it feels like the feminine energy wants to get her own, his or her own, remember gender is neutral here. When I say her, it's just the feminine energy, but bag, you know, she wants to figure out her bag. She wants to get her own money situated, so she perhaps doesn't feel, and this definitely could be a subconscious program, so she doesn't feel like, you know, anything's being held over her head, or like nobody can like try to hold money over them. Does that make sense? That's what this feels like. Also, we have the Seven of Cups here, indicating that it is a choice, that there are other options, that you don't have to stay stuck in this mindset. This, because this is a limiting belief. Thinking that every relationship is going to be the same, or, you know, the past is going to repeat itself, which sometimes it does, but that's usually because your expectations are set in that parameter. Right? We change our expectations and it opens us up to a different ballgame. Tell me about this King of Pentacles. We get the Ten of Cups. So yeah, I just feel like there is this understanding coming through that you can open yourself up. You don't have to stay stuck to the shackles that have been binding you, to old ways of thinking. Be careful with your expectations because they are powerful. It's a message I have been receiving this past year that's been continuing to come through very strong. Tell me about this Empress. The Ten of Pentacles, or Ten of Cups, says you can get your happily ever after. And you can be with someone that is financially stable and still, look, this Ten of Cups is connecting these two, right? So you can, even if there is a bit of discrepancy as far as like financial situation, that doesn't have to hold you back, for one. That's just one avenue, one thought form here. But whatever it is that's been holding you back, whatever that limiting thought is, it doesn't have to be this, right? But there is something around money here, or energy, or thought forms that are holding you back, belief systems that are keeping that wall up. Tell me about this Empress. Yeah, it's time to let go of the illusion and to create what you want. Stop allowing the past to manifest the future. If you expect that it's gonna come about, right? If you expect the past patterns to come about and maybe this is subconscious, so maybe you need to go in and reprogram. If you need some help or some direction with this reprogramming, feel free to reach out and we'll see what we can do. Thank you guys so much for liking and sharing and commenting, subscribing. Let me know if you like this style of video. Love you guys. Take good care.